Hello, everyone. This week, starting from the 24th of April 2022, we're doing a reading this week. The week ahead and the influences coming forth as we are guided through the messenger animals, working with this deck here, Messenger Animal Oracle. This is made and created by me. And if you just take a moment, if you didn't do so, go back to the initial page so you can see the cards that were drawn, which was this week. The lynx, the blue whale, and the rabbit. And you can just get a feel as you pause on that page to understand the influences that are like what you're drawn to this week, and then we can go forth and be guided by their message for you. Okay, so moving forward, the lynx. This is this week, this is associated with, it feels very much like awareness of where you're at with your career and where you're at with your physical life, basically. It's an awareness of the people coming into and out of your reality as you step forward each day. Just take notice, because there feels like a lot of opportunity around for promotion or expansion, maybe new ideas and thoughts that are happening that will guide you into greater prosperity in the bigger picture. So it's a really great card of recognizing the next step for, I guess, business, or if you're not in business, then whatever it is you're focused on and where you're setting your intention in life to take that next step into prosperity. It's a really great card for just helping you understand that you are moving forward, and you don't have to stay where you are. If you take that time to just recognize the thoughts and the ideas coming to you, be aware of new people or old people and the thought, what they're saying, how they're conveying their messages, because there may be something hidden within that you're not realizing. And when you really just consciously are aware, then you'll suddenly understand that there's more. And in that more, you can work to co-create, to go, okay, that's what it means, and take that next step. You'll suddenly see that next road that will lead you to where you're meant to be. And that's a fantastic thing. So expansion through self-awareness of your energy around you in this real world, in the physical world, and what you do and how you put yourself forth. The next card, the blue whale. It's a pretty amazing card. This is very much about how you've existed in the time-space continuum. If you imagine the journey that your soul has been on is just incredible, beyond what you can even imagine, because you can't conceptualize everything all at once. It's more a feeling, it's a sense, it's an energy that has created that inner wisdom that now leads you to where you are now. And that's an amazing thing. So when you allow yourself to work with those energies and to just, I guess, what I call and refer to as consciously living, because you are conscious every day of who you are, where you're at internally, and you work to create that positive internal environment that is not then fluctuated by the cycles of life and energy around you. You continue to maintain your own stability despite everything else going on around you. So this card this week is indicating that there is this growth and recognition within self, and that's just beautiful, because within that consciousness continues to grow. You sort of embrace that, because it connects you to that truest part of yourself that wants to be seen, that wants to be heard, and wants to step up and into a greater something more. And that's where that sense of really taking those steps assertively to change who you are and step out of where you've been comes from. You'll suddenly realize that you just want that new direction. You want that something else. And that's that energy from the past shifting so you can move forward. So a beautiful card of really just changing your reality, changing your direction and your compass to just embrace that. And that's very much where you feel this week, this emotional and energetic healing to move forward. Now the rabbit this week. The rabbit it feels very much like there's this, it just feels like spaghetti in my mind. It just feels addled and you're out of sorts, and it's like this energy of trying to appease everyone else and trying to take on too much. And as such, you're losing touch with where and how to maintain your own self. It's almost like there's this transformation trying to take place, but you can't get rid of the underlying mess. You've always been a certain mold, and so therefore you can't break free of that. But that's not true. You just have to like maybe tap at it a little bit slower, or a little bit, just small steps make big changes. So when you're feeling like you're locked into those old beliefs and old attitudes, and other people are locking you into that energy because you feel that this is how it's always been, or they feel that that's how it's always been, so that's how you continue to be treated, then you have to just consciously go, okay, I'm stepping out of that, I'm letting go of that, I'm consciously letting go of those old beliefs and attitudes, and I am allowed to say no, I am allowed to balance myself and live a life that works for me. So instead of feeling like disconnected and just lost, like I'm just a slave to life and society, that I can reclaim and find a sense of passion, a sense of purpose, a sense of doing what I love and living each day in a way I love, that truly just helps me shine. So as you do this, you're going to break out of a lot of old habits. And this is, again, conscious living. This is that being aware every day. Okay, so when you're trying to change a habit, it's really hard work, like, because you've been stuck in this like circle and loop of bad habits, or just habits of any sort, for so long that you have to consciously go, oh, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not thinking that thought anymore. Turn it around, keep turning it around. So if you're thinking like, oh, I have to do that for that person, or I have to do that, or turn it around. You got to state it as in, I want to, or I don't want to. Where do you sit on that? Like, you don't have to be a slave to everyone else. You are allowed to just be you. You're allowed to embrace your life and your existence and who you are in the bigger picture. It's a really important card, and it's a really hard lesson to learn, but I encourage you all to just small steps make big changes. And if you consider just changing one thought or one attitude or one behavior each week, then you're going to find before long you're living a completely different life. You're living the life you want to live rather than that you feel bound to live. And that's huge in itself. So, Lynx, the blue whale, and the rabbit. I hope this has helped you this week, and moving forward to have a brilliant week where you can navigate the energies around you optimally and have just a really smooth flowing week. That's living the dream. Have a wonderful time. Bye.